First up, news from Chhattisgarh. After the last day of withdrawal of nominations for the second phase of Chhattisgarh Assembly elections to be held on 20th of November, 1,148 candidates are in fray in 72 constituencies. After the scrutiny of nomination, the papers of 1,249 candidates were found valid, and out of this, 101 candidates have withdrawn their nominations. 190 candidates are contesting from 18 seats which are going to polls in the first phase on 12th of November. In the previous assembly polls held in the year 2013, a total of 987 candidates had contested the elections. News from poll-bound state of Mizoram, where the chorus for the removal of a chief electoral officer is growing every day. Now, people congregated in front of Mizoram Chief Electoral Officer S.B. Shashank's office today following a call by an umbrella organization of major civil societies and student associations. The NGO committee had sought Shashank's exit from the state shortly after the Election Commission removed the state's principal secretary home. Now, a section of media had said that Shashank had complained to the Election Commission that he was interfering in the poll process. Now, Chief Minister of the state had also written to Prime Minister Modi seeking the CEO's removal, saying that people have lost faith in him. Shashank on earlier Monday said that he had no intention to hurt the sentiments of the state's civil societies, and he apologized. And remember, elections to the 40-member Mizoram Assembly is scheduled to be held on 28th of November. More news from Mizoram, where the Assembly Speaker Haifi has resigned from his post, also quitting the Congress party. Haifi has now joined the BJP, saying that its central leadership has promised to enhance the powers of the state's autonomous district councils. He said that the Union Home Minister Rajya has promised amendment to the 6th schedule of the Constitution so as to enable a greater autonomy to the autonomous district councils. Haifi said that Singh has also assured him of a provision for direct funding to these councils without routing funds through the state government. Haifi is the 5th Congress MLA in Mizoram to resign from the House since the month of September. And the BJP has released its third list of 9 candidates for Madhya Pradesh Assembly polls. Party National General Secretary Kailash Varghya will contest from Dr. Ambedkar Nagar seat. Meanwhile, electioneering is gradually picking up for the assembly elections. The process of filing of nominations will continue till Friday. The BJP has declared its second list of 17 candidates for the assembly elections on Monday. Lok Sabha MP and nephew of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Anup Mishra, will contest the 28th of November polls from Birarwar in Gwalior district. Names of 2 women nominees is also in the list. And Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan will file his nomination papers on Monday from Budni seat in Sihor district. Now, the seat is his home turf from where he was first elected as MLA in 1990. He would be contesting from Budni for the 5th time. And addressing party workers ahead of filing of his papers, Shivraj Singh Chauhan urged the people to identify those who had pushed the state into backwardness and darkness, hinting at the Congress party, which has been out of power in the state since 2003.
कोई चुनौती नहीं है, जनता की सेवा प्रदेश का विकास ही चुनौती है और मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि जनता का जो प्यार और आशीर्वाद मिल रहा है उसको देखते हुए जनता के आशीर्वाद से मैया की कृपा से हम फिर चौथी बार सरकार बनाएंगे.
And the Congress party released its third list of candidates for Madhya Pradesh. The party's third list contested the names of 13 candidates. So far, the party has released a list of 155 candidates in its first list and 16 candidates in its second list. Remember, 230-member Madhya Pradesh Assembly votes in a single phase on 28th of November.